Hello,
Hi,
how you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. My name is Patricia Henderson, and I am a confidence and emotional healing life coach for women. And I like to help women build what's already strong within them. And so I understand that you're interested in new career job change, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so what's your full name?
My name is Melissandy Barnes.
Felicity Barnes. Okay. And I just wanted to get that on record. So we've already did the informed consent, Melissa. I just wanted you to say it out loud. It will be confidential. It is a voluntary participation. That's okay with you.
Hmm.
Um, right to decline any questions and the purpose of what we're going to go through, as well as we're going as well. If you like, we're going to do a DISC assessment together. And you want to start out telling me about yourself
Okay, like
first
I said,
before
my
we
name
do
is
that?
okay, sure. My name is
Okay.
Melissandy Barnes. I am 43 years old. I have been married almost 15 years. It'll be in October to be 15 years. I have a daughter that's 5, and I am a expecting mother, so we'll have another one coming soon. So that's
Congratulations.
big change and things in itself. So life change there. And then just kind of career wise, I've been in education for about 20 years now. And just wondering if this is still the same avenue I need to be in, or is it time to kind of start trying to look for something else? I know life changes is happening now as far as family, but I still want to see, where the career change may go. I am in special education, and I work with like the students, testing them to get them support and help within the classroom, and
Mhm.
also provides support to the staff and teachers when needed.
Okay. It sounds like you have a busy job and a busy life.
Yes.
Okay, so that was a little bit about your work. Um, is there any frustrations that you have there? Or are you just ready to make a career change?
With I guess frustration wise, I mean, it's always difficult, sometimes challenging working with different students and personalities. But I guess my biggest thing is when everything is done, the assessment's done, a kind of a plan is provided, is just kind of the follow through from some of the staff. If you don't really see what's been tried to be implemented, see them implementing those things. So that's kind of some of the frustrating things. Like you're looking for the help, but not necessarily implementing what's been given to you.
Right. Okay. Good answer. Okay. And what strengths do you bring? You talked a
Um,
little bit about what is your greatest strength that you bring to your job right now?
I would say that I'm a we're open person. I have great communication. I do well with students and parents because I have to talk to them daily. So I think I have a good communication skills. I would say I'm organized and I'm plan oriented. So I do like to research and kind of put a plan and things in place. So I think those are good areas that will help being organized and providing support when needed.
Okay. And so what are your goals that you would like to achieve over the coming year?
Just seeing, or maybe broadening my horizons, seeing if like staying put where I am would be something I need to do, or do I want to kind of venture out maybe into the corporate world, but still, being a education piece guide, coach, kind of guide area, or just really just trying to get back in school, really to see what else is out there for me. So I want to know, or trying to work on maybe just a plan of maybe getting back out there, learning
Okay.
new skills and trainings.
Okay. So I know we did talk about the assessment test a little bit, and you said that it was okay for you to go over it. We did your consent already.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and so let's just go through that together so you can get maybe a little bit more of what you didn't know
Okay.
about yourself that you could work on while you're pursuing another career. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, so I have one right here, and we'll go over it together. Let me get this out the way. I'm looking for it. Okay. So we'll start with number one. So in your work environment, it is most important to me. And you have four choices. One is to help coworkers to help coworkers and to be in a peaceful environment, or to feel that your coworkers admire you, to be free from rigid rules, to know exactly what is expected of you, or to get things done and see the results.
Most important, I would say, to help coworkers and to be in a peaceful environment.
Okay, so that's the first answer. In your team environment, what is the least most important thing to you? To help
Um,
coworkers?
to
I'm gonna
feel that
just
my
yeah.
mhm,
Okay. Okay,
to
to
feel
feel
that
that
my
your coworkers.
coworkers admire, yeah.
Okay, okay, you got that. All right. Okay, next question. When someone offers you an opinion or a conclusion and you disagree, what are you most likely to do? You tell them?
Um,
You tell them that you disagree? Do you say something humorous? You ask for more information, or you nod and say nothing?
I would ask for more information.
More information. Okay. Okay, when someone offers an opinion or conclusion and you disagree, what are you least likely to do? Tell them that you disagree, say something humorous, ask for more information, or nod and say nothing.
Say something humorous.
Okay. Okay, when you're working on a team and you encounter a difficult of some kind, what are you most likely to say? Lighten up, let's make a decision. How do you feel? How do you feel? Or let's consider this more carefully. Or do we all have the same data we need?
Let's consider this more carefully.
Okay. Number four. When you are working on a team and we encounter, or when you work on a team and you encounter a difficult of some kind, what are you least likely to say? Lighten up, make a decision. How do you feel about it? Or let's consider it more carefully.
If there's a difficulty, the least likely, I would say lighten up, just go with the flow.
Okay. Okay, your attitude towards detailed work, like research data analysis. What is more often for you? Do you enjoy it? Or if you get better results, fast results, would you do it? Would you make others more highly of you, like I'll do it? Or if it will help others make things easier?
If it will help make things easier for others.
Okay. And your attitude towards work details, like research and data analysis, is least often when is least often great. I enjoy the research and analysis. If it get better and faster, you will do it. If it make others think more highly of you, will you do it? Or if you will help other people make things easier?
If it would get better and faster results.
Okay, better and faster results. When you are at an event, many people at an event, and you have not yet met the president, what are you most likely to do? Find a small group of people, or seek a good vantage point to observe the event, meet and talk as many people as possible, or go to people that you need to speak to with your full purpose for attending.
I would say find a small group of people that I'm comfortable with.
Okay. So when you're at an event with many people and you have not met them, what are you least likely to do? Find a small group of people, seek a good vantage point, meet and talk with as many people as possible, or go to people that you feel like you need to speak to.
Meet and talk with as many as people as possible.
Okay. The way you see yourself mostly is doing driving and accomplishing, patient, kind, helpful, logical, factual and correct, friendly, fun, and persuasive.
Patient, kind, and helpful.
Okay. And how do you least see yourself as that when driving? patient, kind, helpful, logical, factual, friendly, fun, persuasive.
Logical, factual, and correct.
Okay. Okay. So when you hear about a coming change, you are most likely to think what?
Um, how does this affect me?
Okay. Oh, and I didn't ask you other questions. Okay, but you know the answer to that. Okay.
Mhm.
So when you hear about a coming change, you are least likely to think what? How does it affect you? Is there a good reason behind it? What will it do to results and speed, or how does it affect everyone involved?
What will it do to the results and the speed?
Okay. The most accurate way to describe your approach to work is what? Plan your work and work your plan. How would you like for me to do this? Who will do this with me? Or get it done? What's next?
Plan your work and work your plan.
And the least accurate way to describe that approach would be plan your work, work your plan. Would you like for me to do this? Who will do this with me or get it done? What's next?
Who will do this with me?
Okay, okay, we're almost there. The type of work activities that you enjoy the most involve fast-paced, rapid changing, working alone and focusing on the task, comfortable and predictable tasks, or interacting with people to create new ideals and energy.
Working along and focusing on the task.
Okay. The type of work activities that you least involve fast-paced, working alone, comfortable and predictable, or interacting with many people.
I'll say fast pace.
Fast-paced. Okay. When you receive a phone call and you are most interested in, would it be talking with the person who called, what they want you to do, what they called you, whether they call you for, or how can you help?
Why did they call me?
Okay. And what is the least of that interest that you would have? Talking with people, what do they want? What they call me for, what they want you to do, what they call you for, or how can you help?
What they want me to do.
Okay. Okay, we got two more. The thing someone could say that with the most positive impact on you would be, I really appreciate you. You are fantastic. You get a lot done, or you do excellent work.
I really appreciate you.
Okay. And the least would be on that same questions. What would be the least that you
Um,
really,
you are fantastic.
okay. Okay, I think we got one more. 12 of 12. The project or task that you enjoy the most would allow you to be what? Collect and evaluate information, achieve big results and overcome challenge, or do what you really know how to do at your own pace, or work with different people on a wide range of tasks to keep things interesting.
Achieve big results.
Okay. All right. The project, the task that you would least enjoy, that you would enjoy the least, requires you to collect and evaluate information, achieve big results, or do what you already know how to do, or work with many different people.
Working with many different people.
Okay. Data is not found. Okay. All right. So the end results of that, we already have that over here. We'll switch to another one. Okay. So your results came out that you are supportive and cautious with your traits. Your supportive traits are probably a little stronger than your cautious traits. Some words that describe you are helpful, kind, logical, and methodical. You are more reserved and outgoing, and you probably prefer interacting with people one-on-one or in small groups rather than large crowds. You probably like to do things following a known, a proven pattern. Okay, so how do you feel about that?
I would agree totally with that
Mhm.
information. That is more of a comfort zone. I am more of a reserved person as well, and kind of interact better in small groups.
Okay, so how would you go about your future with that information that you received?
Knowing that's where I am and trying to maybe venture out and doing something different, I do need to try to seek out, I guess, the other side, being more open to being around larger groups. Like, as I said earlier, I do want to be able to support teacher groups and different things. So I know sometimes that can be in larger settings, being able to do that. So need to work on that. I think that's one of the areas that I know I need to work on.
Okay, all right, so that's how, basically how that made you feel.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go. So that did sound like you. Was that pretty
Yeah.
close to
hmm
personality? Okay. Anything surprise you about that at all? Those
no surprises,
results?
I guess, but just knowing what if I want to be on that other extreme other side, just kind of having to work on those kind of things.
Okay. So it sounds like that you have a love for the kids as well as working in an environment where you can help them as well as the other teachers, or you are into that what's the word I'm trying to think of? You are into it's right on tip of my tongue. You like being working in the school district, is that right?
Yes, like I said, I do like the school setting, but being able to maybe travel with it, kind of doing different things, working with because I have researched some different areas, and it's kind of like a um educational consultant or kind of like a traveling consultant where you can go to different districts and support, so things like that. So I think that is maybe an avenue that I maybe want to do more research in and kind of seek out.
So you know for sure that you would like to put some travel into it. Like
Yes, I
from
think that,
school to school.
that's something that I would like
Okay.
to do.
Okay. So what about detail? Do you like details more, or you just like to, or do you, well, I mean,
Yeah,
those kind
I would definitely a person that has a plan or something kind of written out before doing,
of, okay.
just to give a guide or something. I'm just not
Right.
kind of this on the whim, a seat of my pants, kind of let's do. I do want to plan, but I don't have to be so rigid where I have to, stick to it. But I think a plan is always helpful just to give you an idea, try to keep you on track a little bit so you don't, get
Right.
sidetracked. So I do like to write things down to help me in that area.
So you are a planner.
Yes.
Okay. Is the most of the things that you do, you plan it out before you do it?
I would say yes. I would definitely want to plan.
Okay.
I mean, I can if so something adventures or even traveling, just like family. Like, okay, why are we going? What are some of the things that we can see? You want to see, what's there. So I definitely want to kind of
Right.
research it first, look it out, and then we go find some key areas to go to. I don't think I would be a person, hey, let's go and don't know where I'm
Right.
going and just figure it out when I get there. I don't think that's me.
Right. Yeah, you said you're helpful, you're kind, you're logical, methodical, mostly reserved, but outgoing. Well, you're more reserved than you're outgoing,
Yeah.
but you do
Mhm.
like that to be outgoing.
Yes. Yeah. And I mean,
Okay,
like I
so
can. I don't think I can be that way on a consistent basis, but I'm not where like a recluse where I'm like in my shell all the time. But I
right,
don't think just being out in the forefront is me either all the time. But I know, it's kind of needed. I think
right,
that's where I would need to push myself a little more if that's what I'm trying to, be more being a consultant and being out there. I mean, probably my face will be seen more than not. So I think that is an area that I have to work on.
okay. So you mentioned that you were expecting another one, another child. So how would you incorporate that into moving forward as far as family right
Mhm.
now, dealing with your
Right. So
family
that,
versus your career? Yeah,
yeah, that would be the biggest challenge, especially with a new one. I don't know if a lot of traveling could happen starting off with a newborn, but I do have a very supportive family. My husband is great, so it'll definitely like be a sit down, let's talk, and kind of how we do. It may not be a year from now, but I think my 5 year plan for sure is that I think a yearly plan, at least trying to get some more classes, just leadership classes. I'm not
Mhm.
big on the AI kind of situation thing because it looks like it's here to stay. So I think just kind of doing some in-home, in-house kind of things first before,
Mhm.
jumping into that. I know that would, I don't think that's doable really right now with having a new one coming, but
Right. So you
not
got
saying I
family,
don't want to, but it'll just kind of
right,
have to be a little later.
right. Family, leadership, planning. Those are
Yes.
some of the key things that you mentioned. So it sounds like you have a pretty good order going forward, but you just want to incorporate that into uh, not a better career, but more
Mhm.
of a career. Is that right?
Right. Yeah. More, I guess, more fulfilling. I do. Like I said, I'm an educator at heart. My mom was a part of it. She had a daycare, and it's just like family. It's kind of there embedded. So I think
Right.
education is key, especially with having little ones. I want to be abreast of what's going on in schools and just different education wise. Anyway, with having young children.
Okay. So what are at least 3 to 5 things, at least three that you look forward to maybe accomplishing in the next few weeks to set yourself up for a new career? Anything right now that you want to take away with that?
I guess probably now is just kind of just researching more. Like I said, my biggest thing is the AI, where I've used it some like within the school setting now, but even in some of our meetings, they like use it. It's there. It's a tool.
Mhm.
So definitely don't want to have it take over, but definitely utilizing that more as a tool and maybe researching some online like leadership classes, just public speaking kind of classes and things like that.
Okay. Have you ever done any public speaking before?
Not huge things. I mean, small because I have to, when I do an assessment, do something small, I do have to present it to a committee, a small setting, but nothing on a large scale.
Okay. All right. Let's see, what have we covered?
And
What
hopefully
else
my
did we like?
computer will last because it is saying I have low energy.
Okay, how long were we talking? So before your computer goes off.
Um,
Um, let's see, we covered everything you
okay.
mentioned.
Yeah, I got 28%. I think we're still good.
Okay. All right. Any other strengths that you might want to consider in your career? Anything else that stood out that maybe came to you while we were talking about it?
Um, no, I think just kind of building on what I already have with that, being having those leadership qualities. I think communication is key. So I do, and being an active listener. So I think those are two of the good things that I say that I do have and I like to use, but there's always room for growth. So that's why I'm saying kind of looking into those classes, just better way of saying, being assertive, but maybe saying it in a different way where it's, coming off a little better and it's appeasing to all. So just being abreast of what the new trends, new leadership styles that are out there now.
Right. And there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
So, how much time do you think you would put into going forward with a new career? Would you be ready for it right now, or is this something that you wanted to think about? Are you feeling burnout, or like I have to do this now, or
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
just
yeah. I wouldn't say like say now because my priority now is definitely family oriented. So I want to make sure family's good and just being ready for the new baby that is coming. But within the next
okay?
couple of years, especially having that family support, I do see myself wanting to be kind of different. Not being out of the school setting some, but still being able to support that. So I think within the next 3 to 5 years for sure.
Well, I heard you say it was 5 years. Or that is that your norm? Would you normally like to just set a 5-year plan?
Yeah, I mean that would be like the more the long term. My short is kind of just being able to research kind of on my own, doing some in-home kind of things. With a lot of things are online, so kind of looking into some online, even classes that I can maybe take here and there. Nothing that I would be able to want to do full time right now, but at least some part time like online classes starting off.
Right. Online classes will be good. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can wrap it up here. I just wanted to make sure to cover. How do you feel about um, coming back and maybe 2 to 3 weeks? Or do you feel like this was everything that you needed for now? Or do you
Um,
feel, did you
I
get
just
a,
definitely think coming back would be good. It's always good to have someone, you can talk through with things and seeing if help with guidance, kind of being on the right track and just knowing that I'm not alone, not being alone in something, so be able to kind of talk through any challenges.
right? Yeah, and that would be the goal that I'd have. It's hard for women
Hmm.
sometimes to express what they really want and need when they have family and kids and
Right.
job and careers and everything like that. So maybe we can come back and address this again at some point, see how you're doing, how you feeling, and while you're preparing for the baby. How long do you have? How much
Before the
more
baby.
time before you have the
Yeah.
baby?
So baby is due in September, really. So time is winding
Okay.
down.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations again. And I believe that will cover us for now. Um, I'm glad that you were able to find out some more things about your personality and some things that you're working on now that you know that you're kind and logical and all those things that you can take more time to see where that can fit into your lifestyle right now. Okay, so thank you so much. And I'll
All
look forward to talking with you again.
right. Thank you.
Uh, okay.
All right.
Thank you for listening.
All right. You have a good one.
You too.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.